What's up guys, this is Lichtsang here. Today we will be playing Jinx Miracle. I'm hyped to try a different list. Let's see how we can compete with this Draven. Okay, looks like Draven Midrange. If they start with... Oh yeah, he has a 15. If he starts with Reverse Throw. Alright, Mulligan. I don't want to start with Rasa or Ram. I think we want to look for our like Ezreal, Cultured, Stack Deck stuff, but it feels a little bit bad to Mulligan away two of our essential big units. Alright. Ooh, that was a really good top deck. Stack deck into Noxus. Another Noxus, I think. That's what we will take. No turn 1 play for Draven is obviously unlucky for our opponent. So this deck list made, I think, top 64 definitely in Las Vegas, and a similar deck list made top 64 in Bologna. So the Jinx Miracle deck is doing quite well. Alright, what do we do here? I think we go in here, conquer, discard, scrap heap, draw 2. Then we will, in case we find a Nocturne, play a seal first. Play another seal. Stack deck. Now we are also ready if we find any Ram. There we go. So we already played 3 cards. We could just go Noxus, Ram, and we still have Cold Shot open with the seal. If he goes in here, if we needed to see whether we can find one of the other 2 Nocturnes. We have seen 4, 6 cards, so we have 2 Nocturnes in the top 23. So we have like a good shot of hitting one of this Cold Shot if we have to resolve it, but it doesn't look like. Or I would be surprised if the Draven moves into the Zorn Warrens. Alright, just a little development turn for our opponent. We could just like stockpile into this battlefield. Ooh, that's also really good. And see whether he can ever, like fight through this amount of might. This was not what we like to see. Alright. Rocket. I think we prefer finding our Rams and Razas and Nocturnes. There we go. This goes to hand. Nocturne in here. So we are at 8, 13, 17 versus 14. So we definitely need more. 1 Ram is on the bottom. Ooh, difficult choice. Rebuke or Rasa. I think it might be Rebuke. Or might be Rebuke here. Yeah, since we are not there yet. And we pass. Yeah, so even if we like burn through all those units, we are never running out of resources due to Jinx Legend. We need to be a bit careful with our runes though, so I kind of hope that he's just taking another development turn and not trying to fight in here. Let's see. We still have 1 Nocturne left that we can find. 2, 4, 6, 8. So we know the bottom 10 cards of the deck. So in 12 cards we will find Rasa and Nocturne again. So in the top 12 cards is 1 Rasa, 1 Nocturne, 1 Ram, if I remember correctly. Alright, looks like a development turn maybe. Or not. 3 energy open. Could be a hard bargain. 10, 14, 18. Yeah, hard bargain would be a bit bad for us. I mean, he would be left with 1 Nox is hopeful. Okay, so 18 versus 17. And he pushes out the Ram. Okay. So, if we give him to hand, it's 12 versus 12. Yeah, I'm happy with that. He might have a Cleave or Blood Rush. That would be pretty good for him. Okay, we just trade. That's pretty good for us. Okay, so we move in with Ram. Get our 3rd point. Ah, there's the 3rd Nocturne, okay. Maybe I should have started with Cold Shot. Scrap Heap. So 9 cards until we find the other. Okay, Rebuke as an insurance. Or we play Merchant. 9 energy. He could go like Kaiser something, I don't know. I'm fine with this. 6 cards, 5. I think I'll save the Cold Shot for the next turn so that Ram gets cheaper. Or Rams, hopefully. We should be able to maybe, you know, like get back to the 2 cards that we mulliganed next turn. Yeah, this game is completely changed by him missing his 2-drop. Okay, development turn. You need to pay. Yes, okay, perfect. So for, let's see. Ooh, Last Rites or Rasa. Okay. We will find the other Rasa soon, so I prefer Last Rites. Don't think I need Bushwhack in this situation. I would rather dig more. That's the 3rd card I play. Okay, now we're through. The next cards should be the ones that are mulliganed. How do we prepare? We can actually just shoot Darius and chill. Can we? I think we can. What else could we do? We played Seal, Ezreal, Cold Shot. So we could also develop, but then he can just shred more. 6 versus 13. Nocturne, 1, 2, 3. Okay, they are all gone. This might be... Maybe we need to secure this with another Rasa, but then we run a bit low. Yeah, alright. Get Rasa, get Bushwhack. Play Rasa and go. So we have 19 in the Zone Warrants. He could have something like 4th Rasa, Rebuke, Ram or something like that, and an Axe. But that's a really specific hand, and I don't know, I'm okay to play it this way. Even if he has it, he doesn't win. I can just Bushwhack stuff back in and reconquer. And he would, you know, like have to invest quite a lot of resources into that. Yeah, more development. Yeah. This is not how you win this turn, opponent. Not this turn, this game. Alright, we hold to 5. We don't have a Rasa in trash. What to do? Move him out. Discard. Draw. Okay. Play Last Rites. Play Noxus. Equip Last Rites to Noxus to make Piercing Light a little bit worse. Although if he knows how to use Piercing Light properly, then it's still an issue. I just move and go. Yeah, this should be hard to lose now. We just fortify this on Warrants, and yeah, the Draven deck doesn't have other options to score an extra point unless I burn through my deck too quickly. This is actually something that we need to be a bit careful with. But we should be able to hold for another turn. So we go to 6, we go to 7, and then we conquer the other battlefield. Or we just play it super slow, try not to burn through the deck, and just hold here until we are at 8. We just kill off his stuff. Draven, I guess. Okay, maybe hard bargain. Ooh, Axe. Yep, Axe is fine. Oh, hard bargain. Okay, that's... Ah, now the Axe. Alright, I like it. I like it. Yeah, that's good. But now I don't really see how he is supposed to win the game. Yeah, we just chill. Don't even want to move Traveling Merchant because of the like deck size thing. Next turn we can play Nocturne from trash. We have enough energy. I mean, yeah, opponent is just kind of surrendering the game. 7. There's no way we beat this, right? Traveling Merchant, Rebuke. 16. No ganking. Nope. But we play with Last Rites. We play Nocturne from trash. play Rasa and go. GG. Alright, guys, I hope you liked this Jinx Miracle gameplay. I think this game was a good representation of how you can fortify one battlefield with the Miracle deck if you ever manage to get ahead in points, which usually shouldn't happen with a Miracle deck, but in a case like this where he just misses his 2-drop, that's something that you can do and I think should be aware of, that this is a strategy. Obviously, you always need to carefully evaluate whether he will be able to break your hold and how bad that would be, especially with Draven, where he's able to get value out of, winning combat, as you know. I hope you have a great day. Leave a subscription, leave a like. This really motivates me to produce more videos, and see you next time.